Hello everyone, my name is Marsyah Zuvieta Maharani and I'm from class 11-9 of SMA Negeri 5 Kota Bengkulu. Today, I'm going to tell you a story entitled Red Riding Hood. Now, let's get started. Once upon a time, there was a sweet little girl who always wore a red hooded cloak. Her grandmother made it for her, so everyone called her Red Riding Hood. She lived in a small village near a big dark forest. Red was kind, cheerful, and always helped her mother. One morning, her mother said, "Red, your grandmother is sick. Please bring her this basket of bread and honey. But remember, don't talk to strangers, and go straight to her house." Red smiled and said, "Yes, mother, I promise." So she put on her red hood, took the basket, and walked into the forest. The forest was full of tall trees and singing birds. The sunlight shined through the leaves, and Red felt happy. She skipped down the path, humming a little song, until suddenly a big gray wolf appeared from behind a tree. "Good morning, little girl," said the wolf with a sly smile. "Good morning, Mr. Wolf," said Red politely. "Where are you going all alone?" asked the wolf. "I'm going to visit my grandmother. She is sick. She lives at the end of this forest," said Red. The wolf's eyes shined with a weak idea. "Oh, that's nice," he said softly. "Why don't you pick some flowers for her? She will love that." Red thought for a moment. "That's a great idea. Grandma loves flowers." So she stopped to pick some bright red and yellow flowers by the road. While she was busy, the wolf ran as fast as he could to Grandma's house. He knocked on the door. "Who is it?" asked Grandma. "It's me, Red Riding Hood," said the wolf, pretending to be the girl. "Oh, come in, dear," said Grandma. The wolf jumped inside and gulp, swallowed Grandma in one bite. Then he put on her nightgown and cap, lay down on the bed, and waited. A few minutes later, Red Riding Hood arrived at the cottage. She knocked softly. "Grandma, it's me, Red." "Come in, my dear," said the wolf, trying to sound like Grandma. Red stepped inside. The room was dark and quiet. She walked closer to the bed. "Grandma, what big eyes you have!" "All the better to see you with, my dear." "Grandma, what big ears you have!" "All the better to hear you with." "Grandma, what big teeth you have!" "All the better to eat you with." The wolf jumped out of bed and tried to grab her. Red screamed loudly, "Help! Help!" Luckily, a hunter who was walking nearby heard her scream. He ran into the house and saw the wolf. "Get away from her!" he shouted. The hunter scared the wolf away and cut open his big belly, and out came Grandma, safe and sound. Red hugged her grandmother tightly. "Oh, Grandma, I was so scared." "Don't worry, dear," said Grandma. "You're safe now." Red looked down and said, "I should have listened to my mother. I'll never talk to strangers again." Grandma smiled. "That's my good girl." From that day on, Red always obeyed her mother and never wandered off the path again. And the wolf? He never dared to enter that forest again. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you enjoyed and learned something from it. That's all from me. Have a nice day, everyone.